Hello, and today I want to talk about the feeling of being supported. And I had an unbelievable experience that kind of gave me a new view on feeling supported. And it started with a woman that I've known for a while. And about a year and a little bit ago, she got cancer. And when she got cancer, she called me to have a discussion about it. I actually met her in a previous chapter of my life, a chapter where I was seriously accused by COVID deniers for being the chief architect for the cabal and engineering a big part of COVID. And that woman was part of my set of accusers. And initially she attacked me, then I tried to defend, then I let go, and then I said, help me understand you, and we got to be acquaintances. And when she got cancer, she called me to talk to me about this. And particularly she wanted to talk about yes or no traditional cancer treatment. I tried to push for it, and she decided eventually not to take any. Her misbelief about COVID expanded so much that she stopped trusting any traditional doctor, any traditional healthcare system, and she ended up passing away. Maybe she would have passed away anyway, but she passed away without doing any cancer treatment. But I'm telling you all of this not because of that, but because as we kept on talking, she told me about something she created. And she basically created this support line every day at 7 p.m., from 7 p.m. to 7:10 p.m. for 10 minutes. She asked friends to join a call line in silence to support her. And when she told me about it, she invited me to join, and I joined a few times. And you dial this number, 7 p.m., and you're on, and there's lots of other people, and everybody's in silence. And she asked to just think about her and wish her well, which I did. And I don't believe that wishing well from a distance helps. I don't think over the phone it helps. But there was this tremendous feeling of support to her, and I could imagine how she's feeling with that. On the calls that I was on, they were silent. She told me that there were some calls where somebody played a song, or some calls when somebody read a poem, but in general they were silent. And she did it on purpose because she wanted people to be able to continue with their life, just putting their phone on mute and being on the line for that. And she could see the number of calls that were coming in. And I thought what a wonderful way it is to feel supported. Yes, of course, having lots of people come in person would have been better, but there is something about taking 10 minutes and dedicating them to a person and being with them virtually or physically for that month in silence, thinking about her and dedicating thoughts to her. It was a really beautiful process. Anyway, just something to think about in terms of how do we create mechanisms to feel loved and supported. How do we support other people? I think there's something very important there that we could all do a bit more of. Okay. Support, 7 to 7:10 p.m. mechanism. Highly recommended. Bye.